Under here, we've got some Dominion. Yeah, we're gonna open Spice Merchant, and I have to decide what I want to do on 2. There's some consideration for Lighthouse. I think there's more consideration for a Lighthouse given that you've taken the blockade. I'm going to take a second Spice Merchant here also. Because eventually we're going to like displace that, possibly replace it. Gonna want, I guess, a lot of lighthouses and seers. Old map is fine, but not exciting. Lighthouse also kind of plays with Weigh Them All. Isn't it better to go the other way? I guess if you're doing money and buy, this makes sense. Lighthouse also helps with the Triumphal Arch. Yeah, I guess we're just going to take a seer here while we can. Slightly sad that this Spice Merchant misses the shuffle, but I mean, it can't be that bad. How is this? Wow, it's set aside one other player. But it's an attack, so I shouldn't have been. Yeah, like I'm not affected anyway. We'll take the Spice, or we'll take the Lighthouse. Aren't you going to be over-terminaled? I mean, I guess you can maybe mull stuff, but I don't think that blockade is the terminal you really want. Flipping through to distant shore I don't think does much. Sure. Part of me wants to go buy here, but it's hard to imagine that's actually best. Okay. So let's see, one more seer probably before I move to the displaces. Displaces. I mean, I'm probably just getting the one displace. Maybe the second seer wasn't necessary either. Okay, you're gonna get another one here. You're gonna take an old map. What you doing? We're almost certainly gonna use one of the Spice Merchants with for the plus buy here. Right? To the displace. Okay. I say that, and now well, the last card is another Spice Merchant. It's not going to do much for me. I guess we do this, and then I'm just going to buy a displace. And I guess this turn we're probably going to try to turn a Spice Merchant into a gold. You're turning a state into something. That seems slightly strange to me. do this, go Spice Merchant to gold, buy. I'm going to take another lighthouse, I think. Could take a voyage. Maybe a voyage is worth it, maybe. I don't want too many of them, but the displace is going to work well enough, I think. So I have 2 seers and I have 2 spice merchants and I have 3 lighthouses in terms of arch. But it's very possible my opponent's just doing more than I am. Okay, that was just a waste, right? And I think we just go gold to province here. Buy another lighthouse. And then I get to play 3 cards here. I think I just want to do this. Take another lighthouse. So one of the bottom cards is lighthouse and the other one is displace. I guess I'm playing the seer here then. And we may well end up mulling the Spice Merchant. The second Spice Merchant hasn't really paid off for me, so that's pretty bad. Right, you have all these voyage turns coming in. Which aren't going to do a ton, but will do not nothing. Gold to province. Okay, are you going to buy a lighthouse here? It's the only really real question, right? They do, okay. This was not really the draw we were hoping for, but oh well. Okay. So this can turn into... I'm going to buy a seer here. The question is, what do I want to turn this into? I think the answer is just more lighthouses. We're going to play a mole heavy thing now. Okay. I guess we'll play one seer because it shouldn't hurt, and then we'll play a lighthouse for sure. And then the question is, do we displace? And I think the answer is Yeah, we displace a province back into a gold, take them out of exile, buy another lighthouse. Possibly the old maps are really good too. I'm not. Yeah, your seers are doing a lot, and mine are kind of not. Um, Probably the two spice merchant thing just doesn't actually really speed me up so much. I think 3 voyages is excessive, but I also think I'm going to lose this game, so yeah. Second displace, huh? I mean, I guess with all the voyages that makes some amount of sense, but silver into seer? Yeah. Buy another lighthouse? No. Okay. Capital, huh? Buys a province. Takes 6 debt. Pays off some debt next turn. Oh, you might be going gold to province here. If you are, you're going to have. Okay, blockade to gold makes sense as well. Or I guess it doesn't have to be to gold. Distant shore, sure. That one does make sense. I assume you're not going to buy anything here. Okay. Take another seer. Turn this into, I think, another lighthouse. By a distant shore. I don't think 3 piles are happening. It's possible I should have taken a gold there over the distant shore, but the 2 points seems like 2 points. Yeah, I guess the old map works well enough with the seers that they're probably worth getting. Maybe that's the big difference here. The second Spice Merchant isn't great, and the old maps are pretty good. You still have a gold, right? Oh, you have both of them in there. So I assume this is going to be gold to province by province. I probably lose. Although, like, it's going to take a while. Oh, it's a double province either, even? Yeah, okay. I mean, you might even be able to win if you get a good enough draw before I get another turn. I don't think that's super likely, but it's possible. I imagine you just take a, well, either a duchy or distant shore. Either one seems very, very good here. Don't think I would take a gold. Also, potentially have the problem of, in order to come back, well, there's going to be a third pile. Okay, yeah, this is just it now. Um, yeah, huh. Well, thanks for watching.